All right, let's talk about a real estate philosophy that pretty much flips the script on what you think you know. It's all about the idea that to make more money as a landlord, you don't go for the cheapest, quickest fix. No, you actually aim to be the best. You've seen them, right? I mean, we've all seen them. That endless sea of gray vinyl floors and cheap, generic fixtures in what feels like every single rental property on the market. This quote it nails the problem we're going to tackle today. So yeah, let's give it a name. The gray renovation problem. It's this whole approach that's laser focused on looking okay on the surface and keeping those upfront costs super low. But, and this is the crucial part, it comes with some serious baggage down the line. And you know the look. The signs are impossible to miss. It's the kind of work that's just rushed, slapped together over a single weekend. The materials, like that infamous gray vinyl plank flooring, are picked because they're trendy and cheap, not because they'll actually last. What you end up with is a place that feels, well, soulless. It's a cookie-cutter box that looks like a dozen others. And sure, you might save a little money at the start, but you're creating something with practically zero real long-term value. So what's the alternative here? Well, it's a completely different mindset, a counterintuitive philosophy that says the real path to profit isn't about cutting corners. It's about deliberately building in quality from the get-go. And this chart just lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you've got the gray flip. Its goal, quick and cheap. The result is a generic property that'll attract pretty much anyone, which, surprise, surprise, usually leads to high tenant turnover. But then you have the good landlord approach. Here, the priority is quality and durability. You create a superior property that actually stands out. And guess what? That attracts better, more reliable tenants who really want to stick around for the long haul. So here it is, the core of the whole thing. It sounds a little backwards, I know, but the entire philosophy boils down to this one simple idea. Investing more in the quality of your property right from the beginning will make you more money over time. Let's see how that actually works in the real world. To really bring this to life, we're going to look at a case study, and this story starts with a property that was, let's just say it was not exactly move-in ready. We're talking about the affectionately known cat urine house. And this was the purchase price, $59,500. That number tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? It tells you this place was a wreck, a distressed property that most investors would either throw a coat of gray paint on or just run screaming from. But the strategy wasn't a quick cover-up job. Nope, it was the total opposite. The plan was to see the property's awful condition as an opportunity, to take it all the way down to the studs and then build it back up the right way from the ground up. Okay, so you're probably thinking, how on earth can a deep, expensive renovation on a place like that possibly make financial sense? It seems crazy. But after being completely rebuilt, the cat urine house became probably the nicest rental in the entire neighborhood. So let's break down the math and see how this actually works. You can see how it's just a domino effect, a clear chain of events that played out perfectly here. It starts with investing more upfront. You use that money to create a place that is genuinely nicer than everything else on the market. And the renovated cat urine house, it immediately stood out, attracting dozens of fantastic applicants. A professional couple, great credit, great references, they signed a 2-year lease right on the spot. And because they love living there, they stay longer. That dramatically cuts down on your biggest profit killers, vacancy and turnover. The end result is simple, more money in your pocket over the long term. So when you really add it all up, the payoff from this way of thinking is so much more than just a slightly bigger rent check. The benefits are huge, and they just keep growing over time. These are the rewards right here. You attract great tenants who actually care for the place. They stay for years. Your costs for finding new tenants, for cleaning, for repairs between leases, they plummet. Your overall profit goes way up. And maybe just as important, you end up with an asset you can be genuinely proud of, not just another gray box. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. When you look at your rental property, what do you really see? Is it just another rental, designed for quick turnover? Or is it a true long-term investment asset, built with quality to create sustainable profit for years and years to come? Honestly, the way you answer that question defines your entire strategy.